Hey guys, I know it's been a minute, more than a minute actually, but that's how life is sometimes. You get busy, and in my case, I was busy and I've been sick lately. So, although I wanted to make a video, uh, a few actually, on what I think is noteworthy subject matter, I just wasn't able to do so. But anyway, I am coming out of silence because I wanted to speak about J.D. Vance for a moment. I don't think I could have let this one pass up. I couldn't pass this one up. You know, last week on Fox News, he stated that U.S. citizens borrow money from Chinese peasants to buy things from Chinese peasant manufacturers. That's what he said. And I heard that. I think it was the day after. And I just said, what the hell? What the hell is going on here? Why would he say something like that? Now, mind you, guys, he's not my favorite person. But I don't have a whole bunch to say against him yet. I just really don't. I don't think that he's that remarkable of a human being to have accumulated that many opinions about him, to be honest with you. But when he said that, I said, oh my gosh, what is he trying to start? Does he really believe that he can say things to bully China into negotiations? But you know, after he said what he said, I I saw all the backlash. I saw the Chinese exposés on TikTok that expose the luxury brands that many people idolize, the ones that they claim are exploiting you through your own materialism and ignorance of the supply and manufacturing and distribution chain. You know, I watched a few of them. Not shocked because I kind of always knew this was going on. But just shocked that he said that. Not even shocked that he might feel that way, but just shocked that he thought that maybe it would be a strategy. I thought, this man has lost his mind. At least whatever fraction of it gave the appearance that it functioned. And so, yes, he got the Chinese people mad, and they came out and basically told U.S. citizens, not only are your aspirations stupid, but you pay many times over for your own stupidity. I believe that not only was he disrespectful, but his very statement left room to ask, well, why can't the great and powerful Oz get Dorothy home? That's basically what he did. He stated his claim in such a way that would create the question in his own citizens about why Oz is not as powerful as he claims to be. That is a mistake. That is a big, big mistake. And maybe it wasn't a mistake. Maybe he was just saying, hey, I'm tired of these people, and I'm going to make a dig at them. And they'll come around, you know. But no, it doesn't look like that's what's happening. So I thought, for the sake of rectifying a mistake, not only will I apologize on behalf of J.D. Vance, I apologize that the only one self-proclaimed hillbilly made such a degrading remark about Chinese culture and diminished the advances that they've made in their own government and culture. And on top of that apology, I'm going to make some suggestions for JD Vance. So maybe he can take these on board before entering negotiation again. I heard somewhere that China already said that they are not open to negotiations until there's some respect shown. Which at this rate, um, yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that happening. But anyway, I'll still go for it. I was thinking that maybe JD Vance could get acquainted with some fictional characters such as Mr. Rogers, Jim Henson's Muppets, any one of them, or maybe Fat Albert. Because if you notice the theme there, they all got a gang or a street or a neighborhood, and they really seem to know about diplomacy. And if that doesn't work, I was thinking maybe I've read Sun Tzu and Lao Tzu, and I know that that was helpful to me to understanding a few things. So maybe, he can read The Art of War, he can read uh, Tao Te Ching, um, and then if he has time, a supplement to those things would, I enjoyed the movie Fearless with Jet Li. And in that movie, it is about a man who is so full of pride that he just does something so awful. I don't want to ruin the movie for you. And guess what? He spends the rest of his life trying to fix that mistake. Coincidentally, on farmland. But if none of these appeal to JD Vance, I mean, since a lot of people around him claim to be Christians, and I see a few of them, quite a few of them, wearing a cross on their neck even, he could go up to any one of those people and ask them what Jesus was. And then maybe after all of this, these fictional characters he runs through, the spiritual and military Chinese leaders he gets acquainted with, the Jet Li movie, and figuring out what Jesus did with his hands, as an occupation. Maybe after all of those things, he'll make less blunders. Because you see, making those blunders like that will not extend your career, but the statements you made will stay in the memory of Chinese people for a very long time. See what Victor Gao said? I believe he was a Chinese lawyer that was speaking about the comment that J.D. Vance made about his people and his country. He was trying to give J.D. Vance a clue. He was talking about the longevity of their nation. And he said that China does not care. They no longer care. So what that means is that you are a further step away from getting what you want. I mean, J.D. Vance literally pulled the 100 Flowers campaign on himself. Oh, gosh. It's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable.